Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. It's the brother Shamarnia, and today I just want to go into make a video breaking down Galatians 3 and 28, what Paul was talking about when he said Jew nor Greek. I just want to just get into it. First precept I want to bring out is Galatians 3 and 28. It reads, "There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Hamashiach Yahushai. And if ye be Hamashiach, then are ye Abraham's seed and the heirs according to the promise." So Christians would like to use Galatians 3 and 28 as a means to say that salvation is for everyone, which we know is false because salvation was only promised to the Israelites. And in Galatians 29, we know that the Jews and the Greeks were heirs according to the promise, and we can get that in Galatians 4 and 1. 1 second. And it reads, "Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all." And what this is going into is the conditions of the heir are told by going through the scriptures, and it shows and proves that the heirs are Israelites, and talking about the heirs according to the promise. And we can keep reading. But it's under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so, we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, the Most High sent forth his Son, made of a woman under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. And because ye are the sons, Most High have sent forth his Spirit of the Son into ye hearts, crying, Abba, Father. So that right there, this is going into how the heirs are under the law, and that how we are redeemed from the law, and who were, of course, we know who were the people under the law, the Israelites. I mean, you can get that in, there's many precepts that prove that. Psalms 147 through 19 to 20, Deuteronomy. So we know that the adoption is for the Israelites. And I just want to bring out another. I'm going to go to Romans 9 and 3 and 4. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach, from my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises. Like I said, the law was given to the Israelites according to the flesh. So we know that the Greeks being talked about in Romans, Slakia, the Greeks being talked about in Galatians, that they were Israelites. If we can go to Romans 10 and 12, and it reads, "For there is no difference between Jew and the Greek, for the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call unto him. For whosoever shall call upon his name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall be saved." And then this is another scripture that Christians would like to twist, saying that salvation is unto everyone because it says whosoever. But that is not the case. But it's not the case, because Carl was quoting from the OT in the book of Joel, If we can get that one. 1 second. Joel 2:32. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call unto the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion, in the Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath called." So that whosoever in Joel 2:32, that was pertaining to the Israelites who called forth Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Then when we go back into Romans 10:12, that was for that Jew nor Greek. That was talking about Israelites who knew they were Israelites and Israelites that didn't know that they were Israelites, calling themselves Greeks. 1 second. So now that we have dealt with that, I want to go into the word Helen, because this is another trick that Christianity likes to use. First definition, it reads, a Greek either by nationality, whether a native to the mainland or of Greek islands and colonies. So like you didn't have to be born in Greece to be called a Greek. You could have been from the islands or the colonies, because the Greeks back in the ancient times, they would go around conquering kingdoms and then spreading their ways of life after conquering those lands. And the second definition says, in a wider sense, the same name embraces all nations, not of Jews, that made the language, customs, and learning of the Greeks their own. Their primary reference is to a different religion and worship. So Christians would like to say, oh, since it said, we try to use this as a definition and say that, see that all nations, not of Jews, proves that the Greeks were being talked about aren't Israelites. But this second definition is incorrect, and this can be easily proven in First Maccabees, because of the things that Antiochus did. We can get that. I just start at verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been in hostage at Rome. And he had reigned in 137th year of the king of Greece. And I just want to go down to 10 to right here to prove it. 1 second. Yep, there we are. So in those days went out a wicked man who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have much sorrow. So this device pleased them. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after ordinances of the heathen. We can skip down to 41 just to get to the main point. I just wanted to bring out that, showing that Antiochus, when he came in, tried to get the Israelites to turn away from our customs and take on the ordinances of the other heathen nations. Verse 40, as had been her glory, so was her in dishonor increases, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. This right here proving that when the Israelites was in Greek captivity, that Antiochus tried to make us forget our heritage and basically go under his rule, and we were supposed to forget our customs. Verse 42, and everyone shall leave his law. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange law of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary of the holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. So here we see that the Israelites were leaving our customs and traditions to do the ordinances of the heathen by way of Antiochus making that wicked decree. So so basically, so the term Greek could be used by people who were Israelites because the histories showed that Israelites followed the practices under Antiochus' rules. So after proving this, we know what Paul said in Galatians 3:28. That wasn't talking about everyone, or it was mainly talking about Israelites that knew that they were Israelites and Israelites that were calling themselves Greeks. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. Shalom.